some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, da doo-dah day.
Hey, welcome everybody. It is the Saturday night edition of Stupid O'Clock. We got Joe, Dan, and John in the wings. Big part of the show. Trying to look at something. Okay, that's what that is. All right, never mind. All right, I'm easily distracted. There was a butterfly. Sadly, Katy Perry was stuck on top of it over the crowd.
So I got one for you, Joe Dog, to start the night off with.
Yeah.
So we all know what Pinocchio is famous for. You know, if he lies, his nose grows.
Yeah.
So what happens if you get into an insult battle with him and, you know, his nose never grows as he's insulting you?
No clue.
Me neither, but I'd feel really damn bad about myself at that point.
Yeah. Have y'all ever heard of the fisherman Hank Parker?
Doesn't ring any bells.
He's one of those TV pro bass fishers. He was telling a story the other night about he was driving home several years ago, saw this hitchhiker on the side of the road. Got to look at him. He was ugly, plumb ugly. He couldn't do it. He just kept on going. About a half mile down the road, he felt bad. Turned around, pulled back, went back to him. And he says, "Could I help you, bud?" And he said, "I just need something to eat." So I handed him some money, but I thought for a second. He says, "I'll give you this money as long as you promise not to buy any hunting or fishing equipment." Man told him, he says, I've not fished in 25 years, not hunted in 25 years. I've sold all my equipment, and I'll do right by this money. Hank goes, "Well, wait a minute. You've not hunted or fished in 25 years." He said, "Exactly." He said, "Well, get in the truck. We're going up the house. I'm have my wife fix you something to eat." And he says, "Will your wife get mad about it?" He goes, "Oh, no. She'll understand." So he gets home. His wife looks at him and goes, What's this?" He goes, "I just want you to look at a man that has not hunted or fished for 25 years. He says, now when I tell my wife I'm going fishing, she packs me a lunch." You like that one, Dan? Is that a good one?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
It was. We always stopped at a convenience store and got several cans of beanie weenies and pork and beans and bologna and a loaf of bread. Of course, Daddy always complained Soon as I caught a fish, I was ready to go back home.
Yeah. Zach, exactly.
Oh,
Oh, I got a good one. I just can't tell it here.
save it for Friday.
I'll save it for Friday if I can remember it by then.
Write it down.
Writing calls, causes effort.
Um, did you hear about this guy that went into this MRI clinic and he walked into the room where the MRI was and he had a big gold chain on his neck and it sucked him into the MRI machine?
Oh, yes, I did hear about that.
He has died.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, it must not have been real gold if the MRI machine sucked it in.
Well, they say large metallic chain. They didn't actually say gold.
Yeah.
But being as it was in Florida, down near Miami, you just 61-year-old man. He entered an unauthorized MRI room while the scan was in progress. So he basically went in the wrong door. Why they don't lock doors? I mean,
I didn't know the scan was in progress.
yeah, he just like was walking around the clinic looking for the room he was supposed to be in, opened a door, and see what gets me though is you're supposed to secure everything that's metal in an MRI room. That door is supposed to be locked so that it doesn't come flying open in the middle of the MRI scan.
Yeah. And
Well,
should be a magnetic lock on it at that.
No, I don't think they can put a magnetic lock on it because it won't.
The thing is, though, the MRIs, even if it's not running a scan, that magnet is still active. It's not.
No, I think the magnet shuts down when they're not.
Yeah, it's electromagnet.
Yeah.
Some people freak out when they go into an MRI machine. I ask for the earplugs and a washcloth to put over my head, and then I just sit back and groove to the rhythm of it.
When I had one that sounded like being on the inside of a washing machine,
Yeah.
with some tennis shoes in it.
I
still went to sleep.
Click, 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 click.
I still went to sleep.
You got listening to the rhythm, and it just lulled you right out.
No, they told me to be still, so I got as still as I could be, which meant it didn't take long before I just nodded off. It's like sitting in a lazy boy and turning on the news. 5 minutes later, you're going to be snoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still remember Daddy waking up many a time going, we'd change the channel. Mama'd tell us to change the channel. He'd wake up and go, I was watching that, and go right back to sleep.
I was watching that. Well, we need to bring your CPAP machine in here so you can stay awake.
They didn't have CPAP machines back then.
So, from what I'm finding online, the magnet is always active.
Really? Seems like an awful waste of electricity.
Oh no! If it's a permanent magnet, it would stay active no matter what, without power.
It's a permanent magnet.
The scanning part would be the electromagnet, so it can read the difference between the two fields. Hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris, how are you doing tonight? You having a good evening?
It's so.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we're not touching that.
I'm not. I did actually manage to go see Superman today.
Was it any
Oh.
good?
I enjoyed it. It wasn't quite exactly what I was expecting, but I think it turned out great.
Did crypto steal the show?
Yes.
Good.
Um, you know,
What was that? I forgot his damn name now.
Hello, Donna. Hello, Carl.
The actor with the big nose and the cigar, heavy set from the 20s. Never
WC
act. Never act. Yeah, W.C. Fields.
Yeah.
Never act with children or animals.
Yeah.
see, they are missing an opportunity because somebody came up with a great idea. Was having a story where the Daily Planet puts out a story about CIA black ops. And they found out about all these black sites the CIA was running on, and the CIA gets upset. So they send in a bunch of assassins to kill the guy that wrote the story.
And
It
it's
turns
Clark
out the
Kent.
story was written by Clark Kent.
Mhm.
So these CIA operatives go in and they're doing all this John Wick stuff trying to kill him, and it never works. And they're like, "How can we not kill this guy?" You know.
Zach, I liked Henry Cavill as Superman. Unfortunately, the story was stupid. And every time I looked at the guy that played General Zod, I kept thinking about Brad Arnold from Three Doors Down when they released Kryptonite. Because that's exactly. And I can't take a movie seriously if I'm thinking about a guy from a band.
Oh, from the Cavalverse.
Yeah, and it wasn't. He
You know
did
what?
fine. It's just when you're given a shit script, there's only so
Uh,
much you can do with it.
yeah. Back in the 50s, they'd say something like, "Not even Vincent Price can say this movie."
Well, here's the thing. Green Lantern was actually okay in terms of Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan. I know people are going to disagree with me.
I'm
It
not.
wasn't him, it was the story.
It was,
They
yeah.
made the government of whether it's based on real life or not, the people in the government were stupid. Angela Bassett is a smart woman, and there is no way she's that damn dumb and stupid. And I will tell you something else. They did not need to make Parallax the first villain because he's too complex and it's too hard to put in a scale that they can understand in a time frame of a movie.
Yeah. Now there's what Zach just said. Could you imagine if DCU wound up under the mouse?
Oh God.
It still may happen. Star Trek may wind up under the mouse. One last thing about Green Lantern. The Green Lantern Corps was cast perfectly. Mark Strong is Sinestro.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Rush is Tomar Ray. And Michael Duncan Clark is Kilowog. You just about can't get
That
casting.
that was pretty spot on. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the fact they picked the wrong villain to start with,
Yeah.
and the villain had a really stupid plan.
Yeah, they just
So
after they cast the Green Lanterns, they didn't put any more thought into it, or not much thought into it.
now
They
let
might
Well,
me
have put
ask you
some, but
this:
it
is
wasn't.
there any Lex Luthor in this new Superman?
Yes, and he is such. The guy that plays him does such a good job. You won't beat the crap out of him.
That's the kind of actor I like. I'm
And
I'm
there are some surprises. You need to pay attention to certain smaller scenes earlier in the movie
Yeah.
because they set up stuff later on.
Yeah. I loved Alan Tudyk up until 42.
Nobody is perfect. And sometimes,
Well, he played the role so damn well.
yeah.
Now, I still love Alan Tudyk, but that's the one that,
Well, it's
of course,
it's like
Lucas.
the lady that played Professor Umbridge. From what I understand, she is a wonderful, likable person. You
Mm-hmm.
couldn't ask for a better person to be around. But she plays that role so good,
Oh yeah,
you literally want
a
to
lot of the
hurt her.
best movie villains, the actors that play movie villains all the time. You meet them at the science fiction convention or someplace like that, and
Hmm.
they're great people. One of my favorite ones to meet, Billy Drago,
Hmm.
and just every movie you ever see him in, Untouchables.
Yep.
He was the guy in the white Panama suit that
Yep.
Kevin Costner tossed off the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
And
he's been in a lot of stuff.
he's been in a lot of stuff, a lot of sci-fi stuff. He plays a lot of sci-fi villains.
Richard Lynch was real good at playing villains.
Well, Christopher Plummer always played a hero in the early days, and then later on he
Yeah.
started playing villains. And
Well, lots of them like playing villains because they can do more with the characters.
oh yeah, it's
They
You know,
have to stay within a certain framework. It's like Alan Rickman as the sheriff of Nottingham.
or Hans Gruber in
Yes.
Well, here's the other thing about playing a villain, though. They always get the best music.
Well, not to mention you get your evil lair half the time.
That's true too.
I mean,
unless you're James Earl Jones, and then you don't get any of the stuff. You just get to voice it. You know,
yeah, but with a voice like that,
Yeah.
Well, James Earl Jones did pretty damn good in The Sandlot.
He did.
my favorite James Earl Jones character. There's this movie with him and James Caan called Gardens of Stone, and it's about that the old guard unit in Washington D.C. that does all the funerals at Arlington National Cemetery. And James Earl Jones was their command sergeant major. And him and James Caan had gone through the Korean War together, and were now running what they termed a dog and pony show, because the real war was in Vietnam at the time. So,
well, one of my favorite things with James Earl Jones, other than Star Wars, obviously, and PBS used to show this, especially later in the year. Him and Martin Sheen were doing a Christmas play or reading or whatever, and it was just.
I would love
they
to see.
Both have excellent voices for narration.
I would love to see a scene in Star Wars where Darth Vader is on the shuttle going from one of the ships down to a planet or something like that. And here's the shuttle pilot piloting the shuttle, and the shuttle pilot is James Earl Jones. Okay. And Darth Vader keeps giving him instructions about where to land, when to land, all this sort of stuff. And yes, Lord Vader. Yes, Lord Vader. And then after a few minutes, he looks at Lord Vader and goes, "Your voice sounds so familiar." Because there was this one, it was in one of the Lego Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Where Luke Skywalker's in the stormtrooper outfit, and he goes running into the jail cell, and he goes, "I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you." And the guy on the bench is the Joker. And
I've seen that.
And the Joker looks up and goes, "Wrong cell, buddy." He goes, "Oh, sorry." And Luke Skywalker turns to walk out, stops, looks back, and goes, "Have we met before? Your voice is so familiar."
Now, one thing I've always said is Marvel missed out on a great opportunity in Avengers Infinity War. When Doctor Strange and Tony Stark first meet, why they could not figure out a way to put in the line "No shit, Sherlock."
Yes.
Yeah.
Either one of them could have delivered it.
Exactly.
Well, actually,
it would have been funnier if
they should have had Spider-Man deliver the line.
Yeah.
See,
but
they're arguing with each other because there's that scene on the spaceship where they're all arguing about who's from Earth, and and then the Guardians of the Galaxy show up talking. But that would have been the perfect time when Tony Stark and Spider-Man are talking to Doctor Strange, and they're arguing amongst each other, and it's just, and what was it? Doctor Strange goes, "Who's the kid?" And I'm Spider-Man. Spider-Man. No shit, Sherlock's.
Yeah, I would love to have seen them actually, do that.
You haven't seen the blooper reel.
Oh, I'm sure it's in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was looking through James Earl Jones's IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one. Well, actually, I see two here: Field of Dreams, Hunt for Red October.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to mention the Hunt for Red October.
Clear and Present Danger.
Yeah, because I think he played the Admiral in both of them.
He played in both those movies. Admiral Greer. And then James Greer. And everybody knew him. Let's see. What's some other?
Oh, the Sand. Of course, we mentioned the Sandlot.
Well.
Oh, now here's one I'd have to get. I may have to find this. James Earl Jones Reads the Bible.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've never heard it.
Let's not forget his turn on Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's at the restaurant and Sheldon sees him. He's like, "I suppose you like Star Wars, don't you?" So he's like, "Well, guess what? I do too."
Apparently, that was the first time him and Carrie Fisher ever actually met face to face.
Ever met? Yeah.
I know that's you, James.
Oh man, good stuff.
The Lion King, of course. Yeah. How can we forget that one?
And I'm not an overly religious person by any means, but I'd be willing to listen to James Earl Jones reading the Bible for a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Saturday Night Live had Christopher Lee reading the phone book.
Yeah.
Now, see, I regret that Majel Barrett never did a voiceover for Alexa. Or what was the?
Well, she passed away before Alexa came along.
Exactly. And what was the other one? The Tom Toms and stuff.
Yeah.
That just. Let's see here.
Oh, I heard a story once that James Earl Jones was driving through Texas and kept talking on the CB radio, and people asked him to just quit doing a bad Darth Vader impression.
Yeah, he had to quit because it was freaking people out.
I've got to admit, I keep the volume turned all the way down on my TomTom. I just look at the maps now. I don't want it to talk to me.
I use the Google Maps on my phone.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting the one James Earl Jones role that was just awesome. Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Thulsa Doom.
That's Thulsa Doom. Yeah.
Oh, Chris will attest to this. We were headed to a show down in Atlanta, and Google Maps has this thing to where you can put alerts of disabled car, police ahead, whatever. Some dumb asshole was putting, there's a disabled car ahead. Damn thing's on the side of the road. No wheel got the little move it or we're going to tow it sticker on, which means
Yep.
it's been there for 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
I think Atlanta, they actually do that in like 30 minutes or it's free. Um,
But it's but literally, wasn't it, Chris? Every
Mm.
every car, and it was, on the freeway. There's a car broke down about every 5-10 miles.
Well, not only that, uh, they were reporting debris on the road, and it was a piece of trash that blew from.
A car.
Yeah.
My favorite is when people actually report potholes, yet it doesn't tell you what lane the damn pothole's in. Pothole reported ahead. Great, I got a 1 in 4 chance of nailing the damn thing.
Well, that was one thing that was a great start to a certain mayoral term in Atlanta, but it died out after her first term. So, but they had a pothole patrol and her hotline. You could call it, and within a couple of days, that pothole was filled. It was a great idea. People were loving it, but I guess they
Mayor Tim Kelly did that up here. He actually was buying, the bags of cold mix.
Mm-hmm.
Joe knows what that stuff is. Buying bags of cold mix and was going up and down neighborhood streets patching potholes and campaigning.
Down here, they just stock them with fish.
If they ever come out with flying cars, okay, Alabama has so many damn potholes that they'll probably have potholes that catch flying cars. I don't know the physics behind it, but Alabama will figure it out. Okay, that's just.
Dan, Atlanta is not going to leave enough water in a pothole. They'll drain it to water somebody's yard that doesn't need it.
Yeah. Well, I-59, they are rebuilding I-59.
Really?
They completely shut down one side and have a concrete barrier in the middle of the other side. So pretty much 59 Alabama from I think it's Fort Payne right now to the state line is one lane.
Wow.
And they're completely digging up the other side and completely rebuilding it.
Joe, you're wrong. Okay. Instead of putting lots of little potholes all down I-59, they're just going to put one big one. Okay, that's they're not fixing it; they're just going more efficient. Yeah.
It sounds like the dirt road my sister lives off of.
It's like there's a sign on the road before you get into Alabama. It says, "Welcome to Alabama. You should have bought a Jeep." Okay.
Welcome to Alabama. Secure dentures, tighten bra straps.
Well, Joe, the bad thing about 59 is there's a law that you can't ride in the left lane.
Mm-hmm.
That was the smoothest road. The slow lane was those concrete sections, and they were all doing this.
Ew.
I mean, it beat you to death going down through there. So you get over in the left lane, and you passed in the right lane.
What's the old saying? In the UK, they drive on the left side of the road. In the US, we drive on what's left.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah,
Do you remember a few years back there was a company in Britain coming up with the Skylon?
Skylon.
It's Skylon Earth to orbit vehicle used a new type of engine, the Sabre engine, and it was runs on hydrogen, and it can take off from an airport runway like a regular plane, and then turn into a rocket, and then maneuver in space. Has the space shuttle type bay doors for dropping off cargo. Comes back in, kicks the air breathing engines back in, lands at an airport. Okay.
Wow.
And nobody was terribly interested in the plane itself, but they were real interested in that engine because it could go from air breathing jet engine and they close the front end and it goes into a rocket engine for getting into orbit. And apparently they've redesigned the plane, and European Space Agency is going to build a couple of them. So they're going to have a new space shuttle. But
Zach?
it's what's
Oh God.
no, yeah. What's the term for that? Where it takes off from the ground, flies into space, and lands back on the ground?
Vertical
STO.
takeoff landing.
No, there's a term for it.
Single stage to orbit.
Thank you. Single stage.
That's the one I was thinking of, but it didn't sound like what John was getting at.
STO. Yeah.
Joe, got a dad joke for you.
All right, let me hear it. I love them.
How do you make a waterbed more bouncy?
How?
You use spring water.
Yeah, that's decent.
Y'all are just trying to summon Kiri, aren't you?
Well, you know why some dads come up with the best dad jokes? Because they have a vast database. What is it,
Hey,
Joe?
good night, folks.
Joe almost liked that one.
Mine was better.
You notice how nobody's disputing that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw where John posted something. We lost Bob Newhart.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
Yeah.
2 years ago. It was the anniversary of his death.
Oh, okay. I thought he'd already passed away.
Yeah, he was 94. Alan Bergman died. He was 99, and together with his wife Marilyn, who died in 2022, they wrote hundreds of songs, including The Way We Were from the film of the same name and Papa Can You Hear Me from Lentil, and also the theme song from Good Times, among others.
There you go, John. There's your answer. Ain't gonna happen.
Thank you for the info, Zach. You're awesome.
So I'll tell you, when it comes to space news, Zach is on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like he's a space wizard. For anybody that's into wrestling, sadly, if anybody was fans of Buff Bagwell, he had one of his legs amputated.
Yeah, Dawn mentioned something about that, I think.
Damn, he was doing so good too.
Well, you don't take care of yourself, it eventually gonna catch up with you.
So Diamond Dallas couldn't help him.
No, I mean he can't help everybody, but the ones he has helped, he's done amazing work with. Lex Luger can almost walk again.
Yeah.
Be right back. Just taking a few steps over here.
All right.
So, yeah,
It just bothers the fuck out of me.
I managed to get a little bit of stuff around the house done earlier today, and then I decided to treat myself to the new Superman movie. And then I went and done a little bit of touch up in a certain mostly white room.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do bring your tape measure tomorrow. I got to get a measurement on some stuff.
Yeah.
I got one more vendor's room sold out, but I've got one more vendor that's just begging for space.
Okay.
And if I can wiggle a hole,
Yeah.
that's another 100 our way.
I will warn you, it is going to be difficult to measure.
Zach, if you're not starving, save it for later and grab a drink and join us.
Yeah. No, I just need to know how much space there is by the back door.
Mm-hmm.
From the back door
To that wall
to that wall,
in the corner.
yeah, where the water heater closet is.
Okay.
That's definitely not a question you want to ask in the green room.
Yeah. We'll see.
Uh,
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Do what?
I said that's gonna be fun.
What do you mean that's going to be fun?
There's decidedly more stuff in there than there was the last time we were there.
All right.
Just warning you.
All right.
Oh,
Um,
more stuff to move out to make room for the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that's their
it's hotel stuff. It's not.
that's their broom closet, isn't it?
Well, there's the this potential vendor asked if they could see if I could talk the vendor on table number 2 out of their table. I didn't think that would happen.
We'll take a look at it and some more stuff.
I'm watching the expression of somebody right now.
Yeah, I know who you're watching the expression of. He's got glasses, a beard, and a cigarette in one hand.
Believe me, if I didn't need both tables, I wouldn't have bought both tables.
Yeah.
I got to have a little bitty corner for myself, and the rest of it's all Lindsay's.
Yeah.
Oh, have you noticed the Gen Z? Now when you ask them a question or whatever, they get that 1,000-yard stare. Especially the older ones.
Mm-hmm.
Some reports have come out. A lot of them are, sorry, Joe, but you're heavy. They're heavy into the vaping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Those vapes are producing lead vapors.
Well,
Some studies have shown out,
Mm-hmm.
and that 1,000-yard stare is signs of lead poisoning.
well, and that's the funny thing. A lot of these people that adopted vaping said it's safer than cigarettes.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, autism is big on an increase. So you add lead poisoning on top of autism.
Yep.
And you get odd poisoning
Yeah.
or leadtism.
No, it becomes French. Letism.
Yeah. And some of them are saying only reason we do it is because people ask stupid questions.
What, the 1,000-yard stare?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, I've had that for years.
Yeah, well, some of the ones asking stupid questions are the very ones with this 1,000-yard stare.
No, Carl, it's the lead poisoning on top of the autism, the
Yeah.
mild autism that they've already got.
Yep.
And it's, I posted that up and a few people posting about that, and they're coming back with the responses of, holy shit.
Yeah, well. Like I said, there's people that think vaping's cool and it's safer than smoking cigarettes, but it's not.
And
All I know is it's certainly not as satisfying.
It's probably safer to smoke a pipe than it is anything.
I would agree to that. If there weren't so much trouble to clean.
Yeah.
Yep, Donna. No, that was a new study that came out earlier this week that had been studying vaping for the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And who are the biggest vapors?
Millennials.
Mm.
That ain't me.
I'm going to post this to Stupid O'Clock.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the fishing boat that got drunk and sideswiped an aircraft carrier.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
Oh, I just saw that video earlier.
How do you sideswipe an aircraft carrier?
Very carefully.
Lots and lots of alcohol.
Then backed up and did it again.
How big was the damn fishing boat?
It's 3 stories tall.
The fishing boat's 3 stories?
If you include
that's not a fishing boat. That's a yacht.
It's a sports fishing boat, is what it was.
Yeah, if you remove the awning,
they go out for sharks and swordfish and marlin and stuff.
Oh, have y'all seen that video of the guy out on a kayak and hooked a swordfish?
I bet he got the ride of his life.
He did. He was, and I said, didn't Spencer Tracy make a movie like this one time?
Oh.
You don't remember that one, Dan? The Old Man in the Sea?
Oh, Lord, Hemingway. No, I don't remember it. And there's a reason.
That's a good one. I mean, that is a good movie. I mean, it's just Spencer Tracy in a wooden boat, and he finally gets the swordfish reeled in and tied off to the side of his boat. And as he's trying to get back to land, the sharks eat the swordfish.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it you're in, what is it, close to Alcatraz?
I don't even know where that is. I didn't even think of that.
I know exactly.
He was back in Canada.
Back during the late 60s, early 70s when the Concorde first came out. and everybody started bitching about the sonic booms every time the Concorde came into one of the major airports. Miami built an airport out in the middle of the Everglades.
Oh, is that what they've changed into Alligator Alcatraz?
Yeah.
And the thing was that was going to be their Concorde airport out in the middle of the swamp, so it wouldn't bother nobody. And then the SST craze died, and so did their airport. So the airport's still there, sort of. They didn't build an airport; they built the runway. National Guard took it over, and they've been using it for training for years. So basically, they keep calling it Alligator Alcatraz, but it's just a National Guard facility. So they just fenced it in, put up tents, and they're keeping, illegal immigrants there. But yeah, it's about 30 miles, a little bit north of west from Miami.
Yeah. No, I know where it was. There was a bunch of tornadoes there last year with Milton.
It's okay. There's nothing there to hit.
Not now.
Hey, there's nothing like living in the middle of the Everglades, sleeping in a tent, waking up cuddled up to a 40-foot python.
It's not the pythons and the alligators that are going to bother them. It's the mosquitoes. They will be eaten alive. I mean, I would not be surprised if they don't have a malaria outbreak. Just what you need. People from south of the border, all living in a confined space, getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Well, that's just the seasoning before the pythons.
Meat tenderizer.
Yeah, there you go.
Depends on how close it is to the Everglades.
It's in the Everglades.
It's in the middle of it.
Okay.
Didn't what is it? The anacondas, pythons, and there's something else snake out there.
Talking about boa constrictors?
Boas, yeah. They're hybridizing.
Yeah, but those snakes are up closer to Fort Lauderdale, or what's the capital? Jacksonville. Yeah.
No, actually, Tallahassee is the capital of.
I'm trying to remember the place that had the.
It was in Miami.
No, it wasn't in Miami. It was up near
Tampa.
You talking about West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale?
No, it's up near Jacksonville.
Daytona?
No, not that far south. I don't think. Wait a minute, I'll find it. It's Flagler Beach.
Yeah,
that's the one I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
No one's ever heard of Flagler Beach.
No one's ever heard of Flagler.
I've heard of it. It was named after Henry Flagler, who developed the railroads on the east coast of Florida.
Most of which have been wiped out by hurricanes in the interim.
Flagler Beach is north of Daytona Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
it's in between Jacksonville and Daytona.
Yeah. So now, of course, snakes can, of course, migrate. And if there's any place in the country that is designed to help snakes migrate, it's Florida.
No. I've had one snake, and that was enough.
Really?
Yeah, and it came and knocked on my front door and said hello. I'm not kidding you. I was about day 7, day 8 when I moved into this place. Then my front doorbell went, "There's motion at your front door." I went, okay, probably a delivery. Go and open the front door. There's a snake just hanging out on the front door with its head up in the air. Hi. Then it went away.
How big was it?
And then like that, and then wiggled and head. It's like, little baby, but
well, down there in Florida, they got alligators now on ring doorbells, climbing up, ringing the doorbell.
We probably have some of them a block away. We have 2 ponds in my neighborhood, and they are both known to have 3 to 7 alligators in each.
There's the Everglades and the Big Cypress. And there, right in the middle of flipping nowhere,
Alligator Alcatraz.
Alligator Alcatraz.
Cargo.
Yeah, 747 cargo conversion.
You can load a bunch of people in that.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Now, supposedly, if I'm not mistaken, they fenced in this whole area right here.
Yeah.
And they've got tents all down through here. So.
It should be a new satellite image.
Let's see
Should
here.
be.
Oh, no, there's not even satellite images. There's drone shots.
2025.
Wow.
It does not say what the month was. But, let me see. Come on. Here we go. There we go. I will try and find. Let's see. Bing Maps aerial. Let's try that one. Nope, they don't show any of the stuff either. Who else has maps? Apple Maps. Let's try Apple Maps.
There's a shot, Joe Dog.
Well, that's the bad part about it. Apple Maps is so bad. Even Apple suggests maybe you ought to try Google Maps.
That's alligator out the trash.
Oh, Google Earth. Let's try Google Earth.
Yeah.
And all those little trailers.
Now, if we can pull up John's picture before from above, we can figure out where that's at.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Because there's the side of the runway.
Yeah, that's where the plane was parked, back over here. Wait. In the upper right corner, that's where the airplane was parked. There's so basically that's where I showed you where that south area.
Yeah,
like built it over the drain ponds.
Oh.
Huh. So they added a lot of concrete and asphalt or gravel, whatever that is they're using for roads.
Got some more celebrity news for you.
what? Who do we lose now?
If you're a baseball fan, Juan Marshall has passed away at age 87.
Yeah, they built that in this area here.
Yeah.
And also, younger, well, I don't know if she's younger, but sister of Judy Landers, Audrey, turned 69 on July 18th.
Nope. What?
And it's funny, Coldplay hasn't had this much attention since the lead singer married Gwyneth Paltrow. Of course, they've since been divorced.
Boy, somebody's tinnitus is so bad it's coming over my headset.
I'm hearing it too.
Okay, I thought I was just going nuts.
I think that's a fan on my computer.
It may be a fan in my room.
All right, let's get back to the show.
Let me turn off the mic a second and see if that kills it.
No, I think it was John. It was John.
Okay.
Yeah, my fan's kicking butt over here.
Oh. Well, gentlemen, I think I'm probably going to take off.
All right.
Okay, Joe. We appreciate you hanging out and spending time with us.
Always a pleasure to be on. I get to go back to the park again tomorrow.
Good luck with the fuses.
Fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun tomorrow too. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna buy all new fuses and yank the main out, replace them all, and put the main back in.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's the going plan.
Oh, Carl wants to know how many trees did you get done?
We managed to get 8 done today before the rain hit.
Yeah, we got a little rain today.
Oh, it's straight downpoured for a good 45 minutes here.
What we got lasted just long enough for me to step off the porch, go make sure my wife had rolled up the passenger side window on the pickup truck, and then get back on the porch, which was a distance of about 10 yards at the most.
Yeah. Well, it rained pretty good here for a while.
It's rained off and on throughout the day.
Before, if it would rain around here, all it would do is just settle the dust and the ground be dry in an hour. Now it's mud.
Now it turns into a sauna when
you walk outside.
Yeah, when the sun comes back out.
Mm. Yeah, we must have had a cold front come through because when our dinner got delivered tonight, sun was out, but it wasn't horrible out. Not like I expected it to be. Because it's, like I said, it's straight downpoured for probably a good 45 minutes. And then we had a couple other little downpours, but there was no wind with it. Very minimal wind. The flags were barely even moving at the park.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I will see y'all next time.
All right. Well,
all righty.
Take it easy.
See you,
we'll see you in the funny peggers.
Also forgot to mention, for anyone that are Yellowstone fans, Kelly Riley celebrated a birthday recently as well. She's the one that plays Beth Dutton.
Yeah, the one you're infatuated with.
I have heard women say, I'm not a lesbian, but she could convince me to
give it a shot.
Yeah. And that's
Do you know what her main... It was a stretch for her on Yellowstone because you know what her other movies are
British stuff, I think.
Christian films.
Yeah.
Of course, I watch her in these Christian films, and then I see the scene of her walking out to the water trough.
Yeah.
Dan, that scene would perk you up.
There's one time at church camp.
Have you heard that the Alamo Museum down in Texas has acquired Pee Wee Herman's bicycle from Pee Wee's Big Adventure, and they will be permanently displaying it at the Alamo Museum.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
You'll have to explain to me what reference, what relevance that has.
In Pee Wee's Big Adventure, his bicycle gets stolen.
Yep.
And he sees a picture of it out in front of the Alamo.
Okay.
And goes across the country to find it.
Did you guys see what happened at, probably not your type of music, but at Tomorrowland in Belgium?
No.
The fireworks display blew the place up.
Here, I'll window.
Yeah, Dan, this will break your heart. Big festival, multi-stage festival, but had a main stage.
Yeah, here's the pictures of it, Jonah. And I've checked; these are all safe for you to show. So this is what it looked like on Tuesday night during the lighting testing.
Wow.
This was it Wednesday evening. It
Oh,
started.
wow.
It kept going. This was Thursday morning. This is the main stage. 24 hours before gates open, 36 hours before the first headliner. And it
Wow.
takes them normally 2 years to build the set. Like, what are we going to do? Everyone's like, well, they're going to cancel the main stage, move everyone to side stages, suck it up, figure it out. Nope. They said, we're going to open. We'll be open Saturday, but for sure, we're trying to be open for Friday on time. And because they happen to be in Belgium, there also happened to be another stage in Belgium that had just been sitting in a warehouse since its world tour with Metallica. Metallica called and said, well, just go use our stage. So they built this in 24 hours, fully tested, with pyro, full lighting, and full graphics for every single artist. And opened it, we'll make sure that's muted, and opened on time, not a minute late.
Wow.
Running their full festival, leaving the ruins behind it and lighting them up with full pyro and everything in less than 36 hours. This
That's
is what
impressive.
this is what Metallica's stage was, and then that's what they turned it into. I don't even know how you draw stage plans and make sure it's safe in design in 24 hours. That'll do that and build it.
They
Well,
probably
they were
already
using
had it.
Yeah, it was already.
But not in a flat, like the bottom picture is how Metallica toured the world.
Right.
Top picture is what they ended up making.
Right.
I mean, they're pretty basic sound pillars, but yeah, they move their heinies to bring it together on time.
But that's the only reason why they were able to do it, because Metallica already had that stuff
A couple hours down the road in a warehouse. Yeah. So it's amazing to see, but a lot of people have been talking about Tomorrowland 20 years ago. Looked like if you had ordered Tomorrowland today off of Temu, it was little pop-up tents, a stage that 50 people standing on the stage, you wouldn't have seen the stage. And they said, Miami Ultra, another big festival, got rain stormed out this year. So they didn't have most of their festival. And now this festival's had a big fire. And they're saying, is it time to maybe dial down these 500,000 person festivals and go back to what they used to be of 20,000 people and then go put them in stadiums around the country rather than one festival ground?
Yeah.
Because they're having crush events also at some of these festivals. Like Tomorrowland knows what they're doing, but other festivals have had crush events and other issues. I mean, it's hard to manage 100,000 people at a time on a hill.
Well, the US Festival in Southern California in the early 80s had 300,000 people.
It's insane.
But, California is the third biggest state in the country.
Hey, Chris.
Right behind Alaska and Texas.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
After FarleyCon Saturday, you want to run to Bristol?
To see the Braves?
See the Braves play?
How much are the tickets now?
$35.
Sure, if you want to do it.
Dan, they're converting Bristol Motor Speedway into a baseball stadium.
It will be the largest major league attended event
ever
in the history of Major League Baseball.
Are they going to put it back when baseball is over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. They could fit the field in the infield.
Well, what was it, 4 or 5 years ago? The Vols played Virginia.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, wasn't it like almost 200,000 people?
Yeah. And you could barely see the football field.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You would need binoculars or some means of seeing the action. Um, it would be fun to watch, but getting finding parking and then getting the hell out of there,
Yeah.
that would be a bit problematic. Not to mention, can you imagine how much food the surrounding area would have to bring into the area?
Oh, yeah. The food trucks are already lined up.
Yeah.
Bristol would have no problem feeding them.
Yeah. But, I could see you going all the way to Greenville, Tennessee, or Bridgeport, a couple of other Tri-Cities. I mean, that whole area would be inundated. You'd probably have people with motel rooms in Knoxville and probably,
Pigeon Forge.
well, yeah, and then
Yeah,
probably even inside Virginia.
Yeah. And they're now talking about a possible retractable roof for the place.
Oh boy.
Because those always work out so well.
Granted, it is a short track, but good grief, that's still a lot of surface area to have to cover.
Yeah. Dan, we're talking about a jumbotron in the middle of it that is 200 by 200 square.
Frank's 2,000-inch TV.
No, it's an acre. The jumbotron is an acre square.
Wow.
Wait, which stadium is this?
Bristol Motor
Speedway. It's one of the smallest NASCAR tracks in the country, if not the smallest.
No, it's
I think Richmond or
a hundredth of a mile longer than Martinsville.
Yeah, Martinsville. I was thinking it was one of those.
Bristol is like if you take 40 Hot Wheels cars, Hot Wheel NASCAR replicas, take 40 of them, drop them in a blender, put it on puree. That's Bristol.
And they come out looking about the same.
Yeah.
It's one of the rougher. If you take a car to Bristol, you pretty much write it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait, that big thing they want to put in is a screen?
Any of the small tracks.
What? Show me. Pull up what you're looking
wrecks.
at, Zach. Let me know what you're looking at.
I just literally pulled up their website. These are from Bristol.
Yep.
So this thing in the back is the screen?
No.
That big round thing floating over home plate. Yeah.
Well, an acre?
Yeah. An acre's 200 by 200.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. It seems like such an awful position to put it in, but I mean, I guess they don't really have a choice.
Well, they got to keep it
and
directly over the field.
Yeah. Well, where it's hanging sort of off third base side.
Mm.
That's the center of the stadium where that jumbotron is.
Well, hang on a minute. I got a question.
Yeah.
Can they move the jumbotron? I mean,
probably not.
They got those cameras over the football field that run on the cables.
Not probably that.
I'm sure they've got zoom lenses so they can zoom in and zoom out.
Yeah.
This is their viewing.
Because that would be interesting if they could move the jumbotron around like a blimp, sort of. Just
No, if you notice, the jumbotron is out of the line of play because there's a bounty on it.
Well, if somebody foul tips it enough, and hits it high, pops up high enough.
I'm really surprised they didn't rotate the diamond 45 degrees.
Well, they've got to do what's easiest to get the field in.
To get it in and out, yeah.
And infrastructure.
Yeah.
They have to have the drainage and all that sort of stuff for the track, so they had to probably adjust where the baseball diamond would be.
And they also have to consider the garage area.
Well, the garage area is actually the haulers. There's not enough room for a garage area in there.
Wrong way. Oh.
Well, I guess most of the infield's taken up by RVs. Then people just hanging out.
No, that RV parked back there in the back.
Yeah, the RV park's back there in the back. Only thing in the middle is the haulers.
Okay.
And they don't. Yeah, I mean, Bristol's tiny. Like I said, I don't know if they've ever had RVs in the infield in Bristol.
Well, one, you couldn't get them in and out.
I think either North Wilkesboro or Rockingham were smaller than Martinsville, but
no, Martinsville's a little.
I know, but they're no longer using the other two. I think they might have been smaller when they were in.
No, North Wilkesboro is a 3/4, and the Rock is a mile.
Okay.
Martinsville is 0.52 miles. Bristol's 0.53.
Yeah.
See, Bristol is probably 50 feet longer than Martinsville.
Now, the longest track in NASCAR is Talladega.
Yeah.
Talladega Super Speedway.
Yeah, so's Daytona.
Hello, Alice. It's great to see you. Thanks for dropping in. This is one of our cosplay guests.
At Halcon. At Halcon.
At Halcon.
And she's going to be having a novel coming out.
And she is a budding author.
And totally awesome.
Yep. Actually, Alice was our first listed cosplay guest.
Her and did she bring a little Red Fox play that year with her, or was it
Yeah. I can't remember her. Help me out, Alice. Help me out. I don't want to call her by a real name. I want to say Red Fox, but that's.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
But little
he
Red
was
Fox
when he was alive. Yeah.
What? I'm out. Where are you going? I'm gonna hit Mom Chill tomorrow. All right. Bye. See you. Good riddance. I love my kids.
We can tell.
And I don't know what that means. It didn't show up. Little Red Fox, yes.
Little Red Fox. Little Red Fox.
Okay. I didn't hear you. Okay.
I'll make sure I speak up.
Yeah, blood pressure's up a little tonight, and my ears are ringing, so.
Yeah.
Zach, you look lost to the world.
Oh.
I was doom scrolling X, seeing if there's anything important.
I got a question for Zach.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. Rocket news. Any news on Dream Chaser?
It's sitting about 25 miles from me. The same place it's been for about 9 months, waiting to go to space.
I understand that.
Aboard a Falcon Heavy.
No, it's going on Vulcan.
Wow. You heard?
Does Spock know?
Yeah. With the new fairing that Falcon Heavy has, the XL fairing,
Yeah.
it'll fit inside it. And SpaceX has said, anytime, bring it over. We'll go. Vulcan's manifest is filled up for 2 years.
Oh.
That is exactly what I love about the new rocket industry and all these different companies doing things. Is we've got so many rockets right now that they can pick up the slack for the other guys.
Well, I mean, SpaceX launched their competitor's own internet satellites
And
3 days ago.
When Starliner failed, SpaceX, Crew Dragon capsule went in, and
Starliner continues to fail. Will never work.
I heard that they think they got all the bugs worked out.
They think they'll be able to fly a mission early 2026, but they don't trust it anymore. So they're like, we'll do cargo.
Wow.
So they might get crew on it by 2027 if everything goes well.
I don't know if we have any country music fans among you, but apparently Helen Cornelius died, and she was 83. And for those of you who know who Jim Ed Brown was, she did some duets with him that were very popular.
Yeah. You should see her all the time on Pop Goes the Country.
Well, what was that show he used to host? It wasn't Pop Goes the Country, but they used to advertise for Dollar General all the daggum time on it. And Jerry Clower was on it a good bit, and I can't think of the name of it.
I can't think of a reason why Dollar General needs to advertise. There's one every.
Well, this was
yards.
back in the 70s.
Oh,
Dating myself. I remember seeing it as a kid, but it's one of those deals where, you see stuff that your grandparents are watching, you don't always catch every detail.
mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not a large country music fan, so I don't get half of the references, but
just smile.
There's a few.
Nashville on the Road.
Yeah.
That was the name of the show. Nashville on the Road.
Yeah.
Jim Ed Brown hosted it, and Helen Cornelius, Jim Stafford.
Yep.
And, of course, Jerry Clower. And
yep.
All right.
I forgot I have something to show you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that what you've been waiting on?
What?
There you go, Chris.
No, I didn't call you your grandma. My grandma. And my grandfather watched it more than my grandmother did.
What are you going to show me, Zach?
Any guesses what this is?
A very expensive cereal box?
Is that the game of life?
No. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, okay. With a certificate of authenticity.
Nice.
Wow.
This is from my neighbor.
Wow.
Cool.
I'm like, I can't take this. She's like, well, it's already in your house. So unless you take it out of your house, it's not leaving.
Well, that's awesome.
So that was very, very special. I don't know how to display it. Like I want,
Well,
like outside of this is a little worn, which is fine. I'm like, do I kind of want to put this in a safe
yeah.
away?
Well, actually, Zach, do my math real quick. 57 years ago, in just a few hours.
Wow. Yeah.
What?
Was it July 20th or June 20th?
July 20th.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we were supposed to be back by now.
Okay. Quick
We should
question.
be living there by now.
Oh, it was July 16th. Oh no,
Uh,
sorry, they landed on the 20th. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Launched 16th, landed the 20th. If I could get Buzz to sign it, and I'm never selling this thing. This is what my neighbor told me. She's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
if you
good
could get
grief,
Buzz to sign it, they're going for like $2 to $4 grand.
And he's the last one, too.
Yeah. But
Quick
he also
question.
charges like $5 grand for his autograph.
Are we an hour and a half show tonight or 2?
Well, that's up to you guys. I think Dan's saying I'm ready to go to bed, damn it.
Actually, I'm finally ready for that second bowl of chili, but I won't be too long after that before I hit the bed.
Yeah.
You got to share it again with Lindsay.
No,
The bed or the chili?
Good night, Carl.
it depends on what mood the dog is in. Do I actually get to sleep in the bed, or do I just sack out my chair again?
Well, Donna, I wasn't referring to you as my grandma, but if you can ever find it in your heart to forgive me, I'd appreciate it.
No, actually, Donna, he would be honored to have you as his grandma.
She would be a cool grandparent.
Oh, hell yeah. What?
I don't think that's what she's got in mind.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Donna. Looks like I have more stuff to worry about for Halicon. As if I didn't have enough.
It's just a matter of scheduling.
Come here. You can put in an appearance.
Oh, kitty tat.
Yep. Did you get you a good nap? Huh? Did you get you a good nap?
Oh, Joe Dog, the $80 welding helmet was on sale for $40 at Harbor Freight.
So you got it?
It's been ordered along with the chipping hammer, some gloves, and some of those magnets to help you position the steel and keep it steady.
Those are a must.
Yep.
I can't wait to see what Alice is coming up for cosplay for Halicon.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. I'll set you down in a second. I just wanted to love on you a minute.
Cat's like, you put me down at any time now.
She's adorable.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, some a little more so than others. She really is a good cat. I got lucky.
So, Zach, what do you think of this new adapter?
Oh, the thing on the launch pad?
Yeah. It's almost what I described, wasn't it?
I am waiting to hear that when they finish that and take it off, that they broke the pad. That's what I'm waiting for.
From what I'm understanding and what I've seen, from pictures and all that, the hold down clamps for the booster is what's holding it in.
Well, if we're 90 minutes tonight, we've got 3.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep talking for a little while. And they've armor shielded all around the inside of it to protect the inside of the.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Especially after Artemis blew the elevator apart on the.
Well, see, I wonder if this is a thing. Like, is this an accidental success that they could then take this modified thing and make a design that every pad could have one of these that sits beside the tower, and then they could static fire starships whenever they want on the pad? Like, it's just like a plug that sits, because the chopsticks can swing further right than they need, right? Like, they're left, center, but they can go right. So could they just, and I mean, they could also just put it on an autonomous dolly and just move it around. But
well,
they don't.
When we first started this, I said, why don't they just, but after seeing Ship 36, I'm sort of glad they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because that would have probably took out the damn tower, too.
And that was only 5% full.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Zach was back in Florida.
For math. 94 hours? No. 92 hours? Something like that.
Yeah, Zach is leaving the state.
Temporarily. The hope is to be back possibly at this place in a year or two. But we'll see.
Yeah.
See where the industry goes.
Life has some unexpected twists and turns sometimes.
Yeah, my grandmother and I realized it was 4 months and like 4 or 5 days since I left. I was like, damn, a lot happened in that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly did. And not just in terms of space launches.
No. And a lot's happened after, like, since, like, I wouldn't say good. Well, not bad. Not bad. But
not all of it was bad. But
making plans on, like, what's next and stuff like that. So, like, I don't think you were in the call, Joe Dog, but I'll tell you after we're off air something that's happening in the fall. I shared with the group last night and just making plans around that. And
was it something? Is it about a trip to San Diego?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Alice.
Who texted you?
Do what?
Who texted you?
You told me.
Oh, yes, I did. Okay. That's all right. We talked before.
Alice had a comment.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Stupid.
Zach does.
They are this generation's Beanie Baby, except Beanie Babies were cheap. Labubus are not.
Oh, have you seen somebody giving them the comparison to demons?
No. They look like little demons, though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Makes it sound like they're trolls updated for 21st century.
Trolls are a thing, but they're cute. These are like creepy trolls.
I mean, they look. I mean, I see a horror movie in the making with these things.
Yeah, like easily.
Chucky's Army of the Evil Dead.
Like the 7 death trolls.
So would you say they're worse than the critters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Zach, don't ever look up the Wisconsin butter churner.
I did that once a long time ago. I don't remember what it is. I blocked that out. They are cute. Everyone's got their definition of art.
Yeah. Now, Chris, that cat has one eye that's solid black and the other one that's cat-eyed. Is that just lighting angle or?
It's part of it. She does have some variation in her eye colors, but
Of course, there's nothing like waking up to a cat on your chest and all you see, there is no pupil in their eyes because their eye is pupil.
Mhm.
And their ears are laid back and they're looking at you.
Well, I normally do fine with her unless she decides to jump down on my chest. That has happened a time or two, and it hurts.
Oh,
and there's
man.
other times where she's adorable and she's just lying next to me, just happy and content.
Oh, Dan, I told you my dad repossessed Red for a night.
Oh yeah, only a night.
Yeah.
You're
There
welcome.
they are, Dan.
Yeah.
La Boo Boo.
Okay.
And they come in mystery packages.
So you never know what you're going to get.
It
Yeah.
looks like Teletubbies and rabbits had a love child.
So it's like, can you collect them all? But there's like mystery ones. And then there's like all these different like variations. And there's big ones and little ones. And yeah. Some of them smell.
So
Can we just bring back Beanie Babies?
they haven't fully gone away. It's just they're not.
Well, at least they seem practical. These don't. Beanie Babies, you could
Well,
build a zoo. You could play with them.
Are
What do you do with
are
that? Have a nightmare.
are pops practical?
Yeah. Oh, well, Dan, I didn't get to give you an update on him taking the cat.
Yeah.
4:00 Friday morning, all the girls start yelling. And he's not answering. So they're going around the house crying, looking for him. So he comes home. 3 of them tackle him and groom him. And now they fight like cats and dogs again.
Well, apparently Alice is more of an expert than you are, Zach.
I'm sure there is Labubu lore, but I guarantee you 99% of people that collect Labubus know nothing about it.
Possibly.
I guarantee you Labubus will be worth $0.99 in like 5 years. just like Beanie Babies.
I lucked out. I was collecting Beanie Babies, and I had the Princess Diana bear, the purple bear. I had 4 of them. When I sold my whole collection, the guy paid me an additional $250 a piece for them.
Wow.
2 weeks later, you couldn't give Beanie Babies away.
Yeah. Looks like you timed it just right.
I sold high.
Yep, a Princess Di Beanie Baby right now is $9.99 on eBay.
Yeah, they were going for like 400 at the time.
Well, you did look up.
Yeah. I think I made like, I think he paid me $7,000 or $8,000 for my whole collection.
Good grief!
How many freaking Beanie Babies did you have?
A lot, apparently.
A bunch of first editions.
I was gonna say there's a lot of like 5th editions of Diana's Beanie Babies on sale.
Yeah, everything I had was first editions, retireds, first edition retireds.
Mm-hmm.
It was just one of those. I said, you know what, and this was before Craigslist. I forgot how I sold them.
I will be back in a minute or two.
All right.
All I know is eBay is dangerous and I need to stop opening it.
I've learned how to say no on Amazon now.
Yeah, I need to do that on eBay. Once I'm out of the country, it'll be better. Because half of the things I want to buy can't get shipped out of the country.
Mm.
Or won't get shipped out of the country.
Mm.
That's what I hated about eBay's, people wanting international shipping.
Yeah.
I used to go to dang yard sales and buy the old rotary phones for like $5-10 and sell them on eBay for $35 to $50. Oh, okay. I'm sure Joe Bachman would love that. What?
Signing people up for this.
Hey, you can ask Dan and John, Zach. If I don't want to be found, it'll be one of those. Where the hell did he go? He was right here. I can run. I can hide. I can hide in plain sight.
What
do you say? What are you thinking, Dan? Go ahead and say it.
Chris will still find you.
It's because I tell him where I'm going. That's one thing I will say, that we, if some of the, major staff have to leave, that we notify all the other people that and our saying is, I am off property until. meaning you've got the con.
That's right, Alice.
And Chris also knows that I'm going incognito means don't even ask. I don't know. He's gone.
We'll find him at Waffle House when we get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to Waffle House from Halicon.
That's what
You're
I need.
gonna cross that road on foot?
Yeah.
You're a braver man than I am.
Waffle House on Uber?
Don't think so.
Now you got to wake your grandmother up to take you to Waffle House.
Well, I ain't doing that. I want to live. It would just give us another option for breakfast in the morning. No, it's not. Dang it. Really should be.
What about Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel is. But we know we're going to Cracker Barrel Tuesday night for dinner because it's in the same parking lot as our hotel.
You're needing suggestions for breakfast then?
I mean, I'll take them.
Have you been to IHOP?
Yes. Yeah, I don't touch IHOP or Denny's with 100-foot poles anymore.
Well, it's a shame there's not a Shoney's there with a breakfast buffet.
You know what I really want? A Perkins. We don't have a Perkins.
Most places don't have a Perkins. Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's the other food delivery thing here? It's Uber Eats and
DoorDash.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all don't have Skip the Dishes.
What about Grubhub?
That's the other one.
See, Alice knows Waffle House 2 a.m. is the best.
What do you need to find me for, Alice?
In case Joe Dog disappears.
Oh yeah.
You pretty much know I can disappear without notice.
Yeah.
Why can I order from a Wawa, but I can't order from Waffle House?
You got to call Waffle House and go pick up.
Yeah.
What?
That's part of the whole experience is going into the Waffle House and.
Yeah, but that involves leaving the house.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to get me a couple of them Waffle House throwing chairs.
They are sturdy. I ain't no telling how much they cost, though.
Dan's trying to figure out what a Waffle House throwing chair is.
I am not. I am quite familiar with the last chair bender.
Well, that girl was quick with that block, wasn't she?
We'll
Caught it in midair, spun it around, and set it down.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can to help. No promises other than that.
Why is there an Uber Seniors button? Can I order a senior?
It just means your delivery will be extra slow because he's only going to drive 5 miles an hour.
Out. Using Uber.
Out. Not the green room. Not the green room. Out. Is Donna still here? Oh God! Out, out, out.
Are you using Uber Eats, Zach?
I was just using Uber, but yeah. We have a village inn. I thought
Oop,
this one.
Donna's still here.
Yep.
Good.
You in a heap of trouble, boy.
No,
Well, you
no.
know what? I'll just have to do my best to sweet talk her out of it.
Oh. Only thing that went through my mind is Zach says, "Can you order a senior?" And Donna's ears probably perked up for him.
There's even buy one get one.
I don't think they could handle her.
Special delivery.
I was gonna say that's the only way I could get Waffle House is ordering a Uber courier.
Yeah. Ah, ye old awful waffle.
Uh-uh.
I want a waffle. Damn you.
Dan, I got something for you. You know, you will not believe how many times that meme has been shared.
Oh yeah, I'd believe it.
Well, I'll tell you. The Coldplay Jumbotron's going to beat it.
Oh my god.
Hey, the baseball teams are doing it. Savannah Bananas did it.
Oh, you should see some of the more creative ones they've done.
Everyone's done it. They just no one has got a major multi-billion-dollar CEO in the middle of an affair
Yeah.
with his head of HR, with
We're
his
talking
business
about
development manager right next to them.
we're
It was
talking
just a
about
team
people.
building exercise.
There's people being switched in their places.
Yeah.
I seen He-Man and Skeletor.
One of the baseball teams had both their mascots go reenact it for
Yeah.
like a minute straight.
I seen Skeletor and She-Ra.
Now the thing is, had they not freaked out and just went along with it,
No one would have known.
no one would have known.
Yeah, well,
Well, unless someone in the stadium knew them, but
Yeah.
yeah. But they would have to have caught it. But
Yeah.
the fact that they freaked out.
yeah. The other thing is like if you went to these Coldplay concerts, because like I wanted to go, but I wasn't in the right city at the right time. You knew that that was part of the show. Also, multiple people had had it done to them prior to them. You don't think in your mind, oh, I'm having an affair. There's a chance I'm going to end up on camera. Maybe let's not be hugging right now.
You never think it could happen to you. You know,
Until it happens to you.
Oh, have y'all seen the one where the kiss kept swinging over to this couple at the baseball game, and they would just sort of ignore each other, and then they go around, and then they come back to them.
I was fortunate
Come
enough
back.
to watch.
And then they swung back around and they both reached inside their jacket. His said, "My sister." The other one says, "Brother." Everybody went, "Oh, shit."
I was fortunate enough to see a friend do a taping of Jeopardy in Atlanta. They came to film it. And Johnny, the announcer, said, "I'm telling you folks right now, if you're here with somebody you shouldn't be, leave. You will get found out. And he was letting them know.
Well, apparently this guy is now trying to sue Coldplay.
Yeah, good luck with that shit.
He said, I bought a ticket to a concert. I didn't buy a ticket to be broadcast to the world.
Well,
sorry. Shouldn't perform in public.
I think somewhere on those tickets is a purchase agreement that your image and likeness could possibly be used in video.
Yep.
Also,
And by using this ticket, you consent to that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know if y'all have ever read the fine printed Halicon. It says that.
Well, Coldplay
probably says you could sell our organs if you wanted to.
Hasn't.
But it will next year.
Been in the news this much for a long time. Like I said,
Well, that's because they're on their way out. That's why I'm sad I didn't get to see them. This is their farewell tour. 3 years long, but farewell tour.
Oh, and Chris, you got to remind me, we need to get some red Bic pens for people to sign in at Halicon.
Okay.
Why?
When they pick up their badges.
Does it have to be red ink Bic pens? Can it just be red ink pens?
Well, yeah, red pens would be fine, but I like the Bic pen because they write better.
All you got to do is find red gel ink. They write better than anything.
Dan's sitting here trying to figure out what the hell's he up to.
No, I'm not.
You already know what red ink's for, right?
I do. I am an editor, thank you.
You're already on. You've already caught on. Zach's trying to figure out what it's all about.
Sorry,
he's looking at Waffle House menus for.
I have YouTube running of a YouTuber that I follow that like goes and flies like all the planes in the world. Yeah. And he's doing what he calls a loo review. He reviews the bathroom on the plane. The man is scrunched in the bathroom at about a 45-degree angle because of the height of the roof in the bathroom right now.
It's not Jimmy, is it?
No, this one's... What's the guy's name? Noel Phillips.
Okay, I'm not...
Okay, we gonna run the SOC?
Yeah, we got a 5-minute warning. Let's make Don tingle.
I don't have a sock.
Yeah.
I got a fur.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit.
I got a 4-legged friend that keeps turning my mic off.
Close eBay. Don't spend more money.
Well, this show has went surprisingly fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not that bad, or you wouldn't be purring. I know you wish I'd get that laptop out of the way so you could sit there.
Oh, and Joe, I would show some of the other things I got, but they're packed in boxes. But Joe, everything I ordered did arrive, and I'm There's some fun things that you get to see in a few weeks once they're home.
Like tiles that have not been to space in 15 years?
Not that yet. But pieces of aircrafts or spacecrafts that have been to space and other things.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got a couple of tiles that almost made it to space.
One of them, the one at home in Canada technically crossed the Kármán line.
I would love to see him and Stephanie Osborne having a conversation at Alicon.
Elon and Stephanie?
No, Zach and Stephanie.
Oh, Zach and Stephanie, yes.
One of these days.
And Zach, you've got to come next year.
It'd be cheap for me to come next year, thanks to San Diego.
Yeah. Seriously. We can't announce who our guest of honor is. But
if you've already got them booked, I can only imagine who.
Oh, he got a real good get.
And how much are ticket prices going up next year, Chris?
They'll be the same next year.
Yeah.
That is, if we don't, book RDJ. No, JDM.
Jump the what?
JDM.
Jeffrey D.
Who?
Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
He did.
Jeffrey Dean.
Jeffrey Dean. Who's that?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Yeah.
What about him?
You can't afford him. He'd be the budget of the whole con.
Probably, and then some.
What, Dan?
Oh, my neck hurts.
Oh, we gotta play this. It's time to say bye.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see y'all Thursday. And I'm out.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.